Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 21 of Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Go Home Raw before Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a special show for you guys tonight. And I know I say that all the time, but I mean it this time. I got a special show. And I want to express why it's special. Ladies and gentlemen, I have gotten a comment, and I responded to it. I don't remember which episode it was, but one of the people watching the video, a subscriber I hope, let me know that I could use custom sliders to make the shows better. And that's what I did. This is going to be the first episode with custom sliders on the AI, so hopefully that makes the matches better. And I'm hoping that things go well. And the reason why I say I'm hoping it goes well is because 2K just put out an update for the game, and if you aren't aware, the update for the game makes the AI stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to lie to you. I may have to get involved in the tag team match I have scheduled tonight, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the episode. Let me break down the card for you. Ladies and gentlemen, last week, Sasha Banks made her return to Raw to save her BFF, her best friend for life, Bayley, from Io Sky and Dakota Kai, who have turned their backs on Bayley. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I've decided to make things a little interesting. I am giving these women a tag team match to open the show. But it's not just any tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of this tag team match will be added as the final entrants in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So if Sasha Banks and Bayley get the win, they will be joining Paige and Tiffany Stratton in the Money in the Bank ladder match. The same goes for Io Sky and Dakota Kai. After that, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles takes on Bray Wyatt one-on-one. This is a match ahead of their no-holds-barred match at Money in the Bank. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Big E looks to pick up some big momentum before his match against Samoa Joe at Money in the Bank. Jimmy Uso looks to put a damper on things. So I'll make things interesting for you, ladies and gentlemen. If Jimmy Uso beats Big E here, he will be added to Samoa Joe and Big E's United States Championship match at Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, match number 4 is a WWE Tag Team Championship match between the New Day and the Bloodline. Tama Tonga Tongaloa look to make their tag team debut on Raw. Incorrect. This is not their tag team debut. This is a championship debut against the New Day. And ladies and gentlemen, in the main event, we have the 4 Raw participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk going head-to-head in a fatal 4-way match. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get right into the show. I am your host and commentator, King Chiron, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. But without further ado, let's start the show.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Bayley and Sarah Bates.
So ladies and gentlemen, I put them together as a team, but I didn't have time to edit their tag team entrance. Regardless, Ladies and gentlemen, Sasha Banks and Bayley, former, still to this day, best friends, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, paired once again, together again, to take on Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
And their opponents, first, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky!
Ladies and gentlemen, Io Sky, former NXT Women's Champion, at one point actually defended the NXT Women's Championship victoriously against Sasha Banks at the Great American Bash. Sasha Banks came very close. She had Bayley in her corner. Bayley actually helped Sasha Banks, but it was another rival, another friend of Io Sky, Asuka, who came to the aid of Io Sky and helped Io Sky retain the title.
Representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai!
Ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai has never been in a situation this huge. One has to wonder if she's ready for the big time. A big match, a big tag team match. If Dakota Kai can get a victory over Bayley and Sasha Banks, Dakota Kai, for the first time in her career, will compete for the Money in the Bank ladder match. She's the only person in this match to never be in the Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like this match is going to start great. We have Sasha Banks and Io Sky going to run it back. Io Sky going to start this match off, trying to carry Sasha Banks to the ropes. Ref got in the way a little bit. Io Sky looks to have the moment here. Ducks under. Huge Hurricane Rana takes down Sasha Banks quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out Bayley comes into this match already injured. That chest, that rib cage of Bayley's, damage has been done thanks to Damage Control. Dakota Kai with the Hurricane Rana drops Sasha Banks now. Dakota Kai thrown back into her corner by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks knocked out of the corner by Dakota Kai. Couldn't quite get the boot to connect. Dakota Kai tags in Io Sky. Both women, a double suplex to Sasha Banks. And a kick to the head from Io Sky. Sasha Banks needs to find a way back into this match. Io Sky and Dakota Kai would love to run away with it, love to go to Money in the Bank and compete for the briefcase. The briefcase is a guaranteed contract. The winner of the match has a year to cash in on whichever women's champion they would like. Dakota Kai lifts up Sasha Banks, slams her down, goes for a quick pin here. Sasha Banks able to kick out at one, but damage already done. Io Sky lifting Sasha Banks up, but Sasha Banks finally gets a reversal, takes out the knee of Io, but Io back to her feet quickly. Throws Sasha Banks into the corner. Io Sky gonna target the arm of Sasha Banks, weaken that arm, take the bank statement out of commission, remove it from her arsenal, but Sasha Banks carrying Io Sky into the corner. Io Sky fights right out. And with another Hurricane Rana takes down Sasha Banks. Bayley trying to make the hot tag. Hot tag made. Bayley tagged in. Io Sky rolls through and delivers a double stomp to Bayley. Sasha Banks still down in the ring. Ref might want to take a look, make sure she's okay. Io Sky on a combination on Bayley. Has her hung up in the ropes. Drops Bayley down. Stomp to Bayley's leg. Bayley trying to fight back, fighting out of it. Throws Io Sky into the corner. Bayley chooses not to bounce Io's head off the turnbuckle. Chooses to go about things differently. Instead of taking advantage, Io Sky now with the advantage. Huge uppercut into the corner on Bayley. Now a stomp. Io Sky with a drop kick to Bayley's chest into the corner. Io Sky going for a pin here. Only gets a count of 1 on Bayley. Bayley's ribcage not doing too hot. Io Sky with a stomp to the head. Followed by a massive boot to the face, and again. Io Sky tags in Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai going into the corner and slapped by Sasha Banks. Banks with a massive slap to the face of Dakota Kai. And a punch now. Bayley misses the clothesline, but won't be missing with the suplex into the corner. Dakota Kai lifting Bayley up. Bayley slips out. And claps the ears of Dakota Kai. Bayley locking the head. Huge punch to the skull of Dakota Kai. Tags in Sasha Banks. Unnecessary tag. Sasha Banks walks over to the corner and Io Sky drops Sasha Banks. Banks back to her feet quickly. And she's going to taunt Io Sky now. The problem is that Sasha Banks took her eye off Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai has Sasha Banks. Hangs her up on the ropes. Tags in Io Sky. Dakota Kai is setting up Sasha Banks for Io Sky to do some damage here. Sasha Banks with a reversal. Io Sky with some backflips. Into a drop kick on Sasha Banks. Showing off her athleticism. Sasha Banks thrown to the ropes. Io Sky ducks under. Lifts up and slams down Sasha Banks. Going for a pin, but the ref was knocked down on that last exchange. Bayley in the ring. Sasha Banks now with a roll-up on Io Sky, but the referee is still down. Dakota Kai now with a drop kick to Sasha Banks. Referee finally getting back to his feet. Sasha Banks pleading with Io Sky. And taunts her. Brings her in just to deliver a stiff combination to take down Io. Tag made to Bayley. Bayley runs over. Drops Io. Starts pounding away at the head of Io Sky. Bayley gonna lift Io Sky up. Io Sky with a huge strike to the head of Bayley, followed by a huge uppercut that takes Bayley down. Tags in Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai reversed by Bayley. Bayley now throwing Dakota to the corner. But Dakota Kai with the reversal of her own kick to the gut. Throws Bayley into the corner. Bayley elbows out the corner. Takes Dakota Kai down and stiff punches to the head of Dakota Kai. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it was because of Dakota Kai's betrayal that Bayley was kicked out of Damage Control. Huge suplex to Dakota Kai from Bayley. And a slap to the face. Bayley lifts up Dakota Kai. Huge suplex. Rolls Dakota Kai over, going for a pin here. But Dakota Kai kicking out at 1. Bayley lifting up Dakota Kai, throws her into the corner. Bayley gonna bounce the head maybe. Chooses not to again. Decides to tag in Sasha Banks instead. Bayley can't bring herself to inflict enough damage on her former friends, but Sasha Banks can with that reversal. Sasha Banks with a Hurricane Rana takes down Dakota Kai. Lifts Dakota Kai up. Rolls her through. Kick to the back. Sasha Banks going up to the top rope here. Drives the knee down into the gut of Dakota Kai. Lifts her up. Throws her into the corner. Sasha Banks setting Dakota Kai up, going for the double knees out the corner. And now a pin on Dakota Kai, but Io Sky there to break it up, keep the match alive. Keeping her Money in the Bank hopes alive. Sasha Banks gonna taunt. But she's done it again. She's taken her eye off Dakota Kai. Oh, and Sasha Banks knocked off the apron by Io Sky. Io Sky gonna throw Sasha Banks into the ring to feed Sasha to Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai now with a kick upside the head. Slams Sasha Banks' head down, but misses a double stomp. Sasha Banks gonna work over that leg of Dakota Kai. Tags in Bayley. Bayley throwing Dakota Kai to the ropes. Lifts Dakota Kai up. Huge belly to Bayley. Going for the pin. Dakota Kai kicking out at 2, staying alive. The Bayley to belly almost won Bayley the match there. Bayley now tagging in Sasha Banks. And Dakota Kai with double kicks to the head. And now assaulting the leg of Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks rolls out of the ring. Tries to get to safety here. Sasha back in the ring. Io Sky back in. Sasha ducks a maneuver. Gonna lock in the bank statement here on Io Sky. But Io Sky quickly rolling out of it. Kick to the gut. Lifts up Sasha. Carries her to the corner. Bounces her back. Off the turnbuckle post. Lifts her up. Io Sky looks to inflict a little more damage. Throws Sasha into the corner. Brings her out to drive the knee into her gut. Hangs her by the ropes. Dakota Kai cheering on the ringside. Damage done to Sasha Banks. Banks trying to get back to her feet. Io Sky stops her. Huge elbow to the side of the head of Sasha Banks. Io Sky up to the top rope. Looking for that moonsault. Nails it on Sasha Banks. Goes for the pin. Bayley in the ring. Stopping Io Sky from getting the victory. Dakota Kai now tagged in. Dakota Kai going face to face with her former friend. The woman she kicked out of the group. Took her eyes off Sasha Banks, who lifts her up and spikes her down onto her leg. Sasha Banks lifting her up again. Throws Dakota into the corner. Tag made to Bayley. Double team maneuver coming. Bayley pulls the trigger. Nails the finish on Dakota Kai. Goes for the pin. But Io Sky there to keep the match going. Bayley rolls out of the ring going after Io Sky. Takes Io down with stiff punches to the head. Bayley took out Io Sky on the outside. Goes back into the ring. But runs right into Dakota Kai, who throws her into the corner. Kick to the leg. And now Dakota Kai gonna choke out Bayley on the ropes. Using ropes for leverage. Bayley's down. Dakota Kai going to the top rope now. Chooses wiser as Bayley gets back to her feet. Flips Bayley down. A reverse Boston Crab locked in here. but Bayley quickly slipping out of it. Lifts Dakota Kai up, spikes her down to her leg, flips her over. Bayley gonna attack the arm of Dakota Kai here. Gonna tag Sasha Banks back into this match. Sasha Banks turned her attention to Io Sky, who punches her in the face for it. Dakota Kai getting back to her feet. Grabs Sasha, throws her into the corner. Io Sky with a punch to the back of the head, drops Sasha. Dakota Kai lifting Sasha Banks up. Throws her back into the corner again. Double team maneuver coming from Dakota Kai and Io Sky, who grab the arms, double kick to the gut, and a double kick to the back. Io Sky working over the legs of Sasha Banks now. Sasha Banks being lifted back to her feet. Sasha Banks tried to reverse, but couldn't quite get it. Io Sky throws her into the corner, lifts her up to the top rope. Huge uppercut. Sasha reeling. Io Sky going for a massive maneuver off the top rope. Nails it on Sasha Banks. Banks is down, writhing in agony. And Io Sky gonna set up for a finish. Drops Sasha Banks and locks in a submission. Bayley with the breakup, keeping the match going. Sasha Banks only had to survive until Bayley could get to her. But Io Sky gonna work the leg again. Io Sky going for another pin on Sasha. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Here are your winners, Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Damage Control.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that win, Io Sky and Dakota Kai join Paige and Tiffany Stratton in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on. We can't take too much more time. That tag match, although great, ran a little bit long. These new sliders, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the former WWE champion buried Bray Wyatt at Backlash, and Bray Wyatt looks to get a measure of revenge on AJ Styles. They will have a match at Money in the Bank, a no-holds-barred match at Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. The question is AJ Styles ready to take on a ruthless, vengeful Bray Wyatt? As Bray Wyatt makes his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we have to wonder just what does Bray Wyatt have in store for the man who took Bray out of action for over a month. Ladies and gentlemen, Bray Wyatt is capable of devious and destructive things when he isn't angry and pissed off. AJ Styles may have added fuel to a fire that he was unprepared to be able to put out. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, last week AJ Styles he attacked Bray Wyatt before his match with the WWE Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Bray Wyatt could have been #1 contender had AJ Styles not interfered. Bray Wyatt could be challenging Bryan Danielson at Money in the Bank for the WWE title had AJ Styles not interfered. Match starts and AJ Styles already taking down Bray Wyatt. Quick elbow to the head. AJ going off the ropes, drives a knee into the skull of Bray. AJ Styles on the attack, attacking the neck of Bray Wyatt here. Drives him down into the canvas, turns him over, and a kick to the back of Bray Wyatt, lifting Bray Wyatt up. And another kick to the gut. AJ Styles lifts up Bray and drives him down onto a knee. Bray Wyatt trying to get back to his feet, but AJ Styles with quick stomps to the skull, going off the ropes, drives another knee into the head of Bray. This is a smart strategy from AJ Styles. Attack Bray Wyatt, stay on the attack, don't let him get any offense in. And AJ Styles may have nothing to worry about. He may have found a strategy for Sunday's Money in the Bank match. Quick roll-up attempt, kicked out up by one, and a drop kick to the head of Bray Wyatt, followed by a stomp to Bray Wyatt's leg, and an elbow to the head of Bray. Bray quickly back to his feet, and AJ Styles, not letting Bray get into the match, drives him down with a reverse DDT. Bray Wyatt trying to get back to his feet quickly, rolls over, lifts up AJ Styles, carries him to the ropes, and drives him down onto the top rope. Bray Wyatt back in this match. Never mind. AJ Styles with elbows to the gut. But Bray Wyatt with the knee to the gut of AJ Styles throws AJ. AJ with the reversal throws Bray out of the ring. AJ going outside the ring. This is where this match can get dangerous. Huge knee to the head of Bray. Referee at the count of one. Bray Wyatt slips the leg of AJ Styles, takes AJ down. But AJ with quick kicks takes down Bray. Bray back to his feet quickly. And AJ gonna lock in a crossface here on Bray Wyatt. Bray rolls through. Kick to the gut of AJ Styles, followed by a vicious headbutt, but AJ with a kip up. Bray nails a DDT on AJ Styles. Both men back to their feet, and Bray with a massive clothesline to AJ. Referee at the count of 8. Bray Wyatt doesn't care, nails another headbutt on AJ. Count of 9. Bray goes back out to break the count. Bray Wyatt wants to inflict as much damage as possible. Huge combination from Bray to AJ. Lifts AJ up, slams him down onto his back and neck. Count of 4. Bray Wyatt throws AJ Styles down by the barricade. Count of 5. Bray Wyatt back in the ring. Count of 6. Bray Wyatt is taunting. AJ getting back to his feet. Bray Wyatt goes back outside the ring to break the count. AJ coming after Bray, takes him down with a neck breaker. Lifts Bray Wyatt up and throws Bray Wyatt back into the ring. AJ Styles back in the ring again. Drop kick to the referee. Meant to hit Bray. And Bray with a massive clothesline takes the head of AJ Styles right off. But AJ with a counter drives Bray down to the canvas. AJ Styles sets up for Styles Clash on Bray Wyatt. Nails it and goes for the pin. Bray able to kick out at 2 to stay in this match. Bray blocks a punch. Throws AJ to the ropes. Huge shot to the back of AJ. AJ with a kip up. Bray Wyatt lifting up AJ Styles. But AJ Styles with the reversal takes Bray down. Bray Wyatt has to roll out of the ring, get a little distance. AJ Styles taunting Bray now, who's down on the outside, down on the floor. AJ Styles climbs out of the ring. Goes after Bray. Bray goes after AJ. Bray misses a body slam. A huge body throw. And AJ takes Bray down with another neck breaker. Bray with a kick upside the head to AJ Styles. And now a big body drop on AJ. Followed by an elbow drop to AJ Styles. He's lifting AJ up. Throws AJ into the ring. Bray Wyatt in the ring now. Bray Wyatt on the assault, but AJ with the reversal blocks a punch, delivers one of his own, carries Bray to the ropes. Huge chop to the chest, followed by using the ropes to aggravate the leg of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt thrown into the ropes. AJ with a drop kick to Bray Wyatt. AJ lifting Bray Wyatt up. Huge kicking combination from AJ into a suplex. Bray Wyatt down. AJ Styles taunting Bray again. AJ going for, it looked like he was going to go for the calf crusher. Bray reversed it, carries AJ into the corner, bounces his head off the corner. Bray was going for his own signature maneuver, but AJ reversed it. Into another neck breaker onto Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles trying to hurt the head of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt kicking AJ Styles away. Huge punch to the head. Throws AJ into the ropes. Huge body. Going for a pin here. AJ kicking out at 2. AJ crawling over to the ropes, trying to get a little breather. Bray Wyatt not giving him the chance. Stomps in the corner. Nails him. No, AJ with the reversal gets out of the finish. Bray Wyatt carrying AJ over to the ropes, bounces his head off the corner. Bray Wyatt choking AJ out here. And Bray continuing to choke out AJ Styles. Not quite satisfied. AJ Styles rolling out of the ring. Kip up from AJ. Maybe a lured Bray in. Lifts Bray up. Drives him down onto a knee. Lifting Bray up once more. Throws Bray back into the ring. AJ Styles in the ring. Throws Bray to the ropes. Bray on the outside. AJ Styles trying to figure out what to do. Bray gets back into the ring. AJ with a kick to the gut. Bray tossing AJ to the ropes. Ducks under. Ducks under again. Lifts him up and he falls onto his back. Bray Wyatt gonna crack the neck of AJ Styles. Huge kick from AJ to Bray. Bray Wyatt getting up into the corner. AJ Styles going to the other corner. Runs, throws the body. Throws Bray down. Going for a pin here. This could do it. Bray Wyatt kicking out at 2. Keeping the match going. Bray Wyatt getting back to his feet. AJ Styles lifts him up, tosses him towards the ropes. Bray on the outside. AJ Styles trying to taunt. And Bray gonna rub the eyes across the ring ropes. Bray has AJ. But AJ with huge elbows to the gut of Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles looking to put this match to bed once again with another Styles clash that busts Bray open. Going for the pin here. This has got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles may just have figured out just what he needs to... Why is the lights out? It's the Fiend! The Fiend, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Fiend! Huge choke slam to AJ from the Fiend. Bray Wyatt returned right after his own match to deliver a massive choke slam as the Fiend, the altered personality, coming out. And I think we know, ladies and gentlemen, just which version of Bray Wyatt will be showing up at Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on. Big E takes on Jimmy Uso. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember the stipulation. If Jimmy Uso can beat Big E here, Jimmy Uso will challenge for the U.S. title against Big E and Samoa Joe.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the New Day from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Big E.
Big E has been United States Championship since Backlash. Big E has yet to truly defend his U.S. title. Samoa Joe looks to be the first real challenge. But ladies and gentlemen, we can't eliminate another possibility here. And that's the man making his way to the ring now.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Uso, one member of the Bloodline, looks to represent the Bloodline at Money in the Bank. Jimmy Uso, if he can beat Big E here, Jimmy Uso will challenge Big E and Samoa Joe. He will be joining their match, making it a triple threat. Jimmy Uso looks to get a huge win here and go on to Money in the Bank and get an even bigger win there. Bell rings. Jimmy Uso, knowing the stipulations that's on the line, goes right after Big E with stiff punches to the head. Big E up. Jimmy Uso on the attack. Throws Jimmy Uso. Big E with a huge shoulder check into the gut of Jimmy. Lifting Jimmy up out of the corner. Lets him fall onto his back. Big E going up to the top rope here. Huge elbow drop from the top, going for the pin on Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso kicking out at 1. Jimmy Uso with a roll up, a quick roll up on Big E. But Big E kicks out even before 1. Jimmy Uso taking Big E down again, more stiff punches. Jimmy Uso knows what's at stake for him. Jimmy Uso knows that he needs to get this win. Huge right, huge slap. Big E with a punch. Jimmy with a slap. Big E block, punch, chop. Punch from Big E. Slap from Jimmy. Big E. Jimmy. Big E with a punch. Jimmy blocked, punched. Super kick from Jimmy Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Uso could probably fit that Air Force One into a keyhole if he wanted to. Jimmy Uso on the top rope, misses Big E, who goes right after Jimmy. Huge headbutt to Jimmy Uso from Big E. Jimmy back to his feet, throws Big E to the ropes, lifts him up and lets him fall onto his back, kick to the back. Big E with a boot to the head. Jimmy thrown, shoulder checked and knocked down. Jimmy lifted up and tossed. Jimmy lifted up again. Huge power bomb from Big E. What's Samoa Joe doing at ringside? Samoa Joe has the U.S. title. He's got the title. He's walking off with it. He's going back to the back with the U.S. title. Big E grabs his championship from Samoa Joe. And Jimmy with a huge punch upside the head. Samoa Joe may have done damage to himself by helping Jimmy get back into this match, who delivers furious punches to the skull of Big E and a stop to the gut, followed by more stiff punches to the head. Jimmy lifts Big E up, and another hit to the head, driven down to the floor. Jimmy throwing the ones up, letting everyone know that he's representing the bloodline here in this match. The leader of the bloodline, Roman Reigns, will be in action later tonight in the main event, but he will also be at Money in the Bank competing for the briefcase. Jimmy gets out of the ring, getting himself a little distance. Jimmy back into the ring once again. Big E carrying Jimmy over to the corner, bounces his head off the turnbuckle. Big E out the corner with a massive clothesline, takes down Jimmy Uso. Big E misses another clothesline to Jimmy. Jimmy with a strike to the back. Jimmy throwing Big E up, lifts him and lets him fall back down. Jimmy has him by the head and delivers a headbutt. Jimmy Uso, it looked like he was going up for the splash. Big E rolled out of the ring. Jimmy has the whole crowd putting the ones up for the bloodline. Stomp to the arm of Big E. And another stomp to the arm. Jimmy driving the boots, the Air Force Ones into the gut of Big E. Big E grabs Jimmy and bounces his head off the turnbuckle post. Big E gonna attack the leg of Jimmy here. Jimmy back to his feet quickly. Throws Big E down. Misses a splash. Referee at the count of 7. Big E throwing. Jimmy thrown down. Big E back in the ring. Breaks the count. Count goes back to 1 now. Jimmy with a huge uppercut to Big E. Kick to the gut. Followed by a stiff punch that busts Big E wide open. Big E bleeding now. Scraping the eyes of Big E is Jimmy. Jimmy back in the ring. Same as Big E. Jimmy on the outside gets back in the ring. Look to confuse Big E. Lifts him up and slams him down. Jimmy has Big E up. Throws Big E into the corner. Jimmy lifting Big E up. Slams him down. Jimmy going up middle rope. Tells Big E to get up. Huge drop kick takes down Big E. Jimmy now going up to the top rope looking for that Uso splash. Nails it and goes for the pin on Big E. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Uso will be going to Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
ladies and gentlemen, it is him. Jim Uso will now compete against Big E and Samoa Joe for the United States Championship at Money in the Bank. A huge moment for Uso, number one. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the bloodline, speaking of the New Day, we can't ignore the fact that two more members, the other members of the bloodline and the New Day, will be in action for the tag team championships right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Controller died, which means my mic was disconnected. Just had to get a new one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, New Day here, ready to defend their WWE Tag Team Championships. This will be the New Day's first WWE Tag Team Championship title defense. And they couldn't have tougher opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the newest members of the Bloodline, former Bullet Club members. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, ladies and gentlemen, were once known as the Gorillas of Destiny in New Japan Pro Wrestling. These two men look to make a massive impact here for the Bloodline, same as Jimmy Uso, by winning the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the first rodeo that the New Day has had with the Bloodline, but the New Day has never faced this version of the Bloodline. They've never faced the Gorillas of Destiny before. Things could be completely different here.
And is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 459 pounds, the Bloodline. And their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Backlash was a big night for the New Day. The New Day picked up all the gold. The problem is now that they have to defend the gold against two of the newest members of the Bloodline. Kofi Kingston and Tonga Loa are going to start this match. Kofi Kingston throws Tonga Loa into the corner. Out of the corner, Tonga Loa goes to get him. And Big E, Kofi, with 2 big feet to the face, drives him down with the DDT. Tonga Loa thrown into the corner, tags in Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods on the middle rope, off the top, drop. A huge axe handle to the arm of Tonga Loa. Xavier Woods rolls Tonga Loa through, drives him down to the canvas, picks him back up. Throws Tonga Loa into the corner. Huge stiff punch to the head, followed by stiff punches to the gut and abdomen. Followed by stiff kicks to Tonga Loa. Xavier Woods may have never faced Tonga Loa before, but Xavier Woods, no stranger to combat, no stranger to title defenses. Xavier Woods has been here before, but that being said, so has Tonga Loa, ladies and gentlemen. Gets right out of the hold with elbows to the gut, throws Xavier into the corner. Tonga Loa lifting Xavier Woods up. Massive power bomb into the corner. And Tonga Loa going for a quick pin on Xavier. Gets a 2 count. I don't think Xavier Woods was expecting that level of sheer brutality from Tonga Loa so quickly. Tonga Loa bouncing Xavier Woods' head off the corner post. Gonna do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Followed by a stiff chop to the chest. Tama Tonga tagged in. Tama Tonga going off the top. Little assistance from his little brother. Lands right on top of Xavier Woods. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa having a quick conversation here. Xavier Woods trying to get back to his feet. Both men watching Xavier get back to his feet. Tama Tonga with a quick strike to Tonga Loa. And they're stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean by the last patch update that 2K put out has confused them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in as Xavier Woods, throw a quick punch to Tama Tonga, and I'm back out. I know that just gave Xavier Woods the advantage, but as champions, I feel it's only right that they get first advantage. If it happens again, I will interfere as a member of the bloodline to help them, just to get the match back on track. And Tama Tonga with a huge clothesline to Xavier, followed by a huge knee to the head. Tags Tonga Loa back into the match. Xavier Woods goes outside the ring, back in, gives him a small advantage. He throws Tonga Loa into the corner, but Tonga Loa with a huge elbow out the corner. Throws Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods throwing Tonga Loa into the corner. Xavier Woods throwing Tonga Loa. Goes off the ropes. Rolls up Tonga Loa, but immediately gets out of the pinning situation. Tonga Loa rolling out to the ring to get a breather. Xavier Woods considered diving out. Changed his mind. Changed it again. Tonga Loa back in the ring after ducking a strike from Kofi. Xavier Woods on the outside. Referee at the count of 3. Count of 4. Tonga Loa. And ladies and gentlemen, I've just been made aware that we're only down to our last 5 minutes of the show. So it looks like this is the main event now, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully these men can wrap it up before the episode ends. Huge splash and leg drop from the New Day to Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa lifted up. Kofi with kick to the gut. Lifted into a suplex situation. Ladies and gentlemen, if this match ends, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'll tell you what. This is now part 1 of episode 21. There's no way that we can end this show like this with only 5 more minutes. don't even know if the match will be done in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So we will continue the episode after this. But Tonga Loa with a huge headbutt to the back of the Kofi Kingston. Lifts up Kofi, huge spine buster to Kofi. Lifts Kofi up again. Throws Kofi into the corner. But Kofi fighting out. Throws Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa with the reversal, throwing Kofi into the corner. Followed by another huge headbutt from Tonga Loa. Lifting up Kofi Kingston and drives him down onto the canvas. Tonga Loa now going to attack the hand, the fingers of Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston with a kip up. Runs right into Tonga Loa. Stiff kicks from Tonga Loa to from Kofi to Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa makes the tag to his brother Tama Tonga. Kofi hops over Tonga Loa to get to Tama Tonga. Tonga Tonga lifting up Kofi and drives him head first into the turnbuckle. But Kofi with a kick to the gut of Tama Tonga. Followed by a stiff clothesline takes Tama Tonga down. And a kick to the back of Tama Tonga. Attacking the arm of Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga back up. Huge sling blade into a drop kick to Kofi Kingston. Kick to the back of Kofi from Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga now attacking the arm. Tags in Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa, the infamous, driving Kofi's head down to the canvas. Tonga Loa looked to make a chop into the corner, but Kofi with the reversal. Tama Tonga with a reversal of his own. Throws Kofi into the corner. Tags in Tama Tonga. Throws Tama Tonga to the ropes. Tama Tonga with a huge elbow to the back of Kofi. And Tama Tonga with a huge knee to the skull of Kofi, going for the pin here. Kofi with a kick out at 1. Attacking the arm of Kofi Kingston. Tags in Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa lifts up spine buster to Kofi Kingston. Tonga Loa lifting Kofi up again. Throws him into the corner. Followed by a huge headbutt to Kofi and stiff kicks into the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last minute here for this part of the episode. If you're new, ladies and gentlemen, remember to like and subscribe as Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga lift Kofi up. Double powerbomb. Tag finishing maneuver. Tama Tonga going for the pin. Tonga Loa down to the ring at the wrong time. Kofi saved by Xavier Woods. Tama Tonga with a huge leg drop to Kofi. But Kofi with a roll up here on Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga kicking out at 1. Kofi throwing back into the corner by Tama Tonga, who tags in Tonga Loa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for this part of the episode. But come back for part 2, and I might have